I was starting at the hair school, but when I was talking to the Lord and I was praying for a wife, I entered that prayer through a period of understanding that I needed to separate myself. I prayed for her, but I wasn't looking for her there. And I think that's why I found her, because I wasn't looking. I was going to church, but I kind of was playing church. Conversation came up about churches, and she said she went to City Church, and I said, I go to City Church.
I was coming to City Church for about a year before I actually went to an encounter. And then when I went to an encounter is when that's when I truly met Jesus. I committed to Grow workshops, and that started off a whole nother level of my salvation, of my spiritual life, of knowing God and knowing who Jesus was. The topics that were discussed in the Grow workshops were topics that I needed at the present time in my life. In particular, I remember clearly, because it was the first workshop I took, was dreams interpretation. He used dreams as the vessel to let me know that, yeah, this is your husband, this is who I have for you. And that's what God was telling me through my dreams.
I went on an encounter, and after getting set free from some strongholds that was in my life, I went to a Grow session. It was like, Jesus is a miracle worker, Jesus is a healer. And at the time, I was hurt on my job. And I said, Jesus, if you're real, I want to know. And I felt my spine straighten out. ID.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, next one was ID
we
seminar.
Took that one together. That was our first one that we started together, was ID seminar.
Mm-hmm. If you can learn what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are, and then learn what your spouse's strengths are and their weaknesses are, then it's no guesswork. I think after that we did marriage counseling.
Marriage counseling.
And that was awesome. Just the impartation from that was excellent as well.
We knew from the beginning when we met each other that we were supposed to be together, but God had a lot of work to do in us for us to be together.
It was because of the Grow classes that I was like, I gotta go to IBI.
From that point on, it was like I was just gung-ho, this is Jesus, this is what I'm doing, I understand now, and it just completely changed.
My wife, she had been talking about she wanted to go, and she didn't know that I wanted to go. She was like, so we going together? I'm like, yeah, I guess we are going together. Through me and her talking about it, we started speaking to my parents about it. It ended up with my mom joining. But that's really hats off to the leadership. We can't do anything except for what the leaders are doing. It starts from the top and it comes down. So we're following a vision. People have a lot of purposes, but there's only one purpose that you're actually designed for. Come to IBI, find out the purpose you're designed for.